I'm Jesse Rain Littlebird. I am from Laguna and Kiwa Pueblos. My body of work past 6 years has evolved into this obsession with painting the land, and specifically places that I've kind of grew up near or explored a lot as a kid, having a new body of work where it's really inspired by the landscape, but also like a lot of memory at the same time. It's really nice to kind of be combining my method of painting the land in my studio, but also having it be accompanied by doing this more like plein air style of painting in the actual places that this new body of work is inspired by. When I was like just born, my dad actually like had this like pretty crazy, I guess you would call it calling. He had a calling to go to Tetilla Peak, and he was living in Santa Fe at the time. So he walked all the way from Cerrillos to the tip of the peak. He kind of felt like it was like almost like a little bit of a pilgrimage, I guess you could say. He had this fear that he wasn't really being taken care of and feeling like immensely alone and not heard or seen in the world. All these people that had come before him and all these relatives and ancestors, I guess you would call it now, they were all strong enough for him to make it basically to where he was at now. And so he took a lot of comfort in that. And I guess I kind of have that same thing. Like I think about that story when I'm out here. There's just a lot of history just in this one little portion of the earth. And it kind of makes me think about all the history all over the world that's happening and stuff that's even happening currently today. There's a lot of death and dying places. There's a lot of life too. And I think being a landscape painter, you really learn to just really pay attention to the land. That's what all it really is. Like even out here right now, we got all these flies bugging us, but that's part of being out here. It makes you know that you're like having this sensory reaction to even just the flies, you know.